You can slide the table over if it feels too far. Yeah.
So everyone from different culture has their own ways of paying respect to the people who passed away, the people who mattered to us but we could not see anymore. As usually what people tend to do here in the United States, that the family member will gather up and then will host funeral services following by burial services. But from where I came from, as a person who grew up in Bangkok, Thailand, and also having my grandfather as a Chinese immigrant, our family tends to do things a little bit differently. And I want to share that story with you guys because I believe that it's a big part of my identity that I didn't even realize until recently. So after we bury our loved one's body away, every year after that, on April 5th, our family's members will gather up at that tombstone and celebrate what is called a Qingming Festival. So Qingming Festival is a day that our family's members will gather up and then we will clean up the tombstone of our ancestor, and then we're gonna decorate it with some nice colorful paper. And at the end of the day, we will light up these firecrackers and people will be having a lot of fun. And I did that during when I was really young. It was one of the traditions that I look forward to the most because it was a chance for me to get out of my house. It was a chance for me to just like run around on the hill where the tombstones are. It's also a chance for me at the end of the day, as my dad would lift me up and then he would hand me like this little lighter that I can light up the fireworks, and it was just a lot of fun. But then those fun somewhat became old to me as I grew older, and somehow I just became somewhat distant to this tradition. And in a way, I feel like I didn't even have a purpose to go to this tradition anymore. So in the year 2010, I told my dad that I feel like I should not go to this tradition anymore because I did not feel connected to it at all. But then he pulled me aside and then he told me the reason why he believes that he still wants to go to this tradition. He told me that on every year of April 5th, it's the day that he feels more connected to his mom, my grandmother, who I have never met before in my life, more than any other day of the year, because when he visits that tombstone, he still remembers. He still remembers the time that she carried him on her back. He still remembers the time that she helped with my grandfather to do the business. He still remembers all these things that she's done for him and for our family, and we would not be anywhere close without her help. So after I hear that story, I became connected to the tradition, but also I became way more connected to my grandma and also every one of my ancestors who have paved their way to make me as a person who I am as today. So after that, every year, Qingming became the tradition that I look forward to the most as like when I was young. But at this time, I do know what its meaning is, and every year, even though I'm still in the United States, I would try to FaceTime my dad so I can see everyone, and at the end of the day, I would pray, and then I would hope that my ancestor knows that I still care about them. And this tradition somehow has become a big part of my identity because it's kind of represent how my culture values the people who have passed away, but still they have like a lot of influence on us. And I wish that I can keep this part of my identity and maybe pass it on to someone that I would have somewhat of influence to in the next couple of years.